For I have returned. No, I don't know how far in the four lords I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna try getting as far as I can. Anyways, let's begin. From the top row. Right, let's begin. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Gudrak. Mine apologies from the delay. I thought it best to explain everything to Mistress Tataru on the way. Honestly, all he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Alphinode's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. So there's a bunch of monsters living beneath us. What kind of place is this? Well, according to ancient legend, Hell's Lid is where the hero Tenzen defeated a host of Oni. Oni were foul, evil beings that tormented the people of the Ruby Sea, and this island was home to many, until Tenzen, together with the four lords, drove the Oni into the sea. For his heroic deeds, Tenzen was showered with riches. He then journeyed deep into the mountains far from the realms of men, and lived in solitude with his companions, happily ever after. And now Gudrak has to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstand what I told you was a fairy tale. You misunderstood. What I tell you was a fairy tale. To the best of my knowledge. Not one, but ever since no one has ever seen an O. For anything. If anything, many assume the tale refers to the ancestor of the Kojin. So what you're saying is that you've got no idea what's awaiting for us down below. In that case, I'll leave this to the experts. If you need me, I'll be hiding behind a rock over there. By experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions. I do hope you were not counting on me to join you in the fight. Hell's Lid has now become accessible. Balls. See, I haven't done that one. That's it. No. Hell's Lid. Let us wait and wonder. Hopefully it won't take too long. Meanwhile, I'm gonna do other things. bam, straight, bam, zoom, straight to the moon. Meditate. Do I have a thing for the monk? Nope. Although I have my Tom Fuzz now. Haha! Let's begin! Oh, a paladin. Paladin, a gunner, and a white mage. Are you one of those walkers? Kirito Nightmare. Oh my god. You have to have a respectable name like mine. Gudrak Tia. Fuka. Fire like hell's hellish lion. Oh. I'm the white mage tomorrow. Oh. At Art's Horizon, oh, near they have all passing levels. Fine. And for you! Shikigan. It's not Shini. It's Shiki. First boss.
Oh, this is probably your first time doing this too. Hey, there's the weasel. Helicopter! It's a newer tank, so I don't really mind it not pulling as big. Laser! Let's get this weasel. Free the weasel! Almost there. Miracle. No.
Kenbu!
Oh, okay. This is a clown show. I don't... This tank really didn't know what it was doing. Eh, you win some, you lose some.
Perhaps we should turn him right side up?
Hey, fat cat!
Weasel?
Red panda? Or?
Gembu?
Red panda weasel.
Oh, a marvelous performance, truly marvelous. But then you did best, the Lord of Revel. But then you did best, the Lord of Revel. By the kami, a talking turtle.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
I trust you will forgive me for my deception. 'Tis something of a Far East tradition to test the strength, and so forth. A bit raw, perhaps, but... Anyways, welcome to the Risei Temple. I am Gembu, guardian of the sacred place and leader of our little collective. Genbu, the self-named Genbu of the Tale of Tenzin, one of the four lords. Under normal circumstances, I would assume your name to be the legendary being, but clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Oh, but every one of us here are speaking your tongue. Is it truly a surprise after all? We each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were living long lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In this wondrous land of ours, it is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after.
We may as well do what he says. Besides, we know the valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animal may know. Who? I am new. If you ever need someone to call lightning down onto your foes and whatnot, I am your auspice. Course is some fairy tales would have you believe I am something altogether different. A monkey face, a lion, a lion legs, a snake of a tail. Ridiculous. Am I right? Not as bad as the horse with the head. The horse with the head and the body of a rabbit, to be fair, but still. Talk to me, Gudrak. Talk to the cat or the weasel. And what about the fox, have you? And what does the fox have to say? What does the fox say? Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything you had in the fight. You see, I only just went through the chain, so it's not like I'm gonna slow you down that much. Oh. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Oh, right. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see, Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the far east, too, I think. One of the four lords, as you see. So you can imagine he's much more powerful than regular auspices like me. But you probably knew all that already. Talk to the fat cat. Fat. Judging by the way you and the woman are gawking, I'm guessing you're not from around here. I don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas, delusions of grandeur, some small power. Sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that and you've become a full-fledged auspice. Those speech magics is quite the change, believe me, which is why we call it the change. Oh, what I never said it. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyways, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 10 times before you hit the ground. But I won't. On the account of me being civil, of course. For now. You will go not further. The reason will be plain. Beyond lies the prison of Koryu. Were you to damage the ward, he would break free and all will fall to ruin. Oh, the altar with the hat. Inugami? Inugami is my name, man. Speak is 100 tones. Men speak it in hushed tones, mistakenly believing me to be a vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. There was a time where I killed men by the hundreds, but that was in retribution for the countless creatures they made themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. How much more of the old tales are true? Fox? A friend of me, mine. Tamamo Go-zen once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her powers far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst men. Man. What became of her, I wonder? Now that you have
Now that you have a great understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices, manifest in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyancy, and with my preternatural power, have I seen a vision of the ruby sea of Yangsha, of Hingashi, submerged by a roaring flames. This is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the aid of an extraordinary warrior, one such as he who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies in the heart of us auspices. The Arimatama, the primal rage, and the Nagimatama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disturbed, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Arimatama is a wild, feral thing. All that matter, all the more dangerous for the divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow. Tremors and floods, which destroy man's works. Us. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters. How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the people of these lands. Auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall your tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords. The one Soroban told us of before. But a samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea? Just so. Yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate. If it was not only we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth. Koryu. Wholly consumed by the Arimatama. He stoked the flames in this island's heart until it very nearly erupted in a furious maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken. I fear, should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began and ensure my vision of flames come to pass. So, long story short, you need Gudrak to get this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I should think not. His accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance. To it, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspice I once was, and to make matters worse, my 3 compeers have nearly succumbed to the Arimatama. Kami forfend 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad. The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed. Nearly. Alas, in marshalling our strength to regain control, they are unable to commit their power to the preservation of the wards, holding Koryu in his prison. And now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell the raging Arimatama. What say you?
Very well, if that is the only way.
Ho, you are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. I informed Byako of your arrival, and when you first entered our domain, he should be returning any moment now. Come.
Depending on how long it takes, I'll probably just do Byako and be done for today. Add an hour and 30 minutes of the other thing.
Inugami is my name, and I already said that before. They deserved it. Let's see if any of you have anything else to say.
No. Nothing new. Genbu?
Don't be shy, he won't. He doesn't bite. Not without cause, at the very least. A magnificent coat of fur that shimmers as snow, as befits Byako, the white tiger of legend. He's quite a bit bigger than the other animals, isn't he? Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The words will fail and Koryu will break free, but before he does, you must quell the raging Arimatama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not his strength, for he has danced with Susano himself. A bold, audacious claim. A bold, audacious claim, yet if Genbu believe it true, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance a light. Very well, I will bow to my brother's judgment. Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Arimatama. Oh, wait! Here, now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage? Why yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to a feral beast. And then it will be Gudrak, was it? Gudrak's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within. But if all is done to quell the Arimatama in battle, then why do you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Arimatama. Aught remained of the Nagimatama. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury I the fury I will intended instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act. It is then you must act. But know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is yours. My soul is in your keeping, Jack. Do you understand? Then let us quit this place. Gembu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do it in the land of my birth. To look on those familiar winds with eyes that may soon belong to another. When you return to the island, look for Foodie. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best that we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Oh ho ho, Sauroban, was it? At the very least, I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? No, he just called you a little kid. Or an orphan. I don't fully remember your family situation, so I'm not gonna say anything. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct. Why was I thinking it was like more flower blossom? Yako? We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike, for my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. But I grew older and wiser. One day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home. For in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time, they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon. And yet, for all I have done to rise above the beasts within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. Have faith, you will not fall. Such confidence for one so young. But as age it in of itself does not confide wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with it. Hubris. I warn you, for centuries have my Arimatama grow and fester. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the Kami grant you strength to save my soul. And we're off. Clear?
I do need to do the Great Hunt soon. Probably, maybe next year. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Anyways, let's wait for this one too. Look at that boy. I'll probably see. Quick tongue. Is there anything I can use here? Let's see. I'm not gonna need that, but It's D&D. I'm doing other things. They're fine. No.
foundation.
I'm gonna wait like 5 more minutes, and if not, I'm just gonna stop. It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. Haha!
Get to this before. Hello, hello.
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
Transform.
Oh no! He's hot! Oh, there's a Thancred.
There is no
Thancred
turning
Waters.
back. Steel yourself!
If I remember correctly, this is the rear attack. Blink time! I really don't like when people are wearing spoilery outfits. Then again, most people wouldn't know.
Twofold is my wrath, twice cast my foes!
Laser! Free-fall time!
All creation trembles before my might! Behold, fury given form! My wrath is a ceaseless torrent!
Well, God.
No more games! To ashes with you!
Behold my third eye.
Impressive! Very well, I shall bring all to bear! Lightning shift! Tempest charge! Lightning shift! Still yourself! You're mine! Tempest charge!
Laser! I hate impatient people. Pretty sure calculating wise it was a wise idea to use it, but still. What if we were able to get a LB3?
You are stronger than I dared hope! Tempest charge!
GG?
Let go of the Arimatama. And oh, I wish I am not alone.
Oh, of course they all left. Hello there. I know your body aches, but still.
You are indeed a warrior. The warrior they say, not unlike him in any respects. Or many, in fact. 'Tis another era that we first met. Was in another era that we first met. He and I, long before the kingdom of Doma. I told you before of my past, of how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of family and friends, of home I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate, and then wait and await the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers. In most respects than my I was unlike my brothers in more respects than my foe. With every century I grew stronger and stranger, monstrous in turn. What few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. With few creatures dare traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I woke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fang as I raged. I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee, rather he stood his ground and said, "This fool is but Tenzin. Ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts. And you know well, full well, what do you stand to lose? Return to your people and or die." But Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. "They would kill me if I dared. For fear of my talents I was banished. A harbinger of doom, they called me. In that instant all my anger drained away. Tenzin's words had struck at the heart of me. Here was a fellow outcast cursed by his kin for his very nature. That night, as I listened to his snoring, I realized I had found in this man a kindred spirit. Soon after we embarked on a journey together. In the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and hated them as we had hated each other. But those are tales for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stay and hear in silence while I recount my every adventure with Ensign. Come, let us return to the temple. Him was doubtless eager to learn the outcome of our battle.
Let us go. It's gonna be a long ride, but guess I have shorts on, or short pants on. It looks like I don't have anything under.
Looks like we owe you one, Gudrak. I certainly had balked at facing Yoko in battle. What, those claws and fangs? Never meet your heroes, my friend. Please do not disturb us, Gudrak. We're in the middle of a very important training session. Far too long has it been since I have the opportunity to unleash my full potential. Struck notwithstanding. It was a pleasure, warrior. Well done, Gudrak. Well done, Gudrak. Well done. You have done my friend a great kindness, one we shall not soon forget.
What exactly did you ask Sorbonne to do?
You needn't to be so concerned. You know well the power of the cogent incantations, yes? I have but asked Sorbonne to undergo a little training that he might assist us with maintaining the words. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. How much longer must I continue? Concentrate, less chatting, more chanting. With youthful energy, it has been far too long since we had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only just learned the stories, and you've already said they were half wrong. Curious, are you? Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the self-same power Gudrak possessed. The echo. I believe is something cold. Alas, it was probably known from personal experience. Such individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we warlords were still quite young and weak. Not even auspicious in truth, and we could not look so helpless. We could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally wounded Koryu. He then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with a otherworldly light. That I wonder if this crystal was the source of the power we could grow to possess. Could we have become warlords without it? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin instead. His legacy would be ours, and so has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we can rely upon you to quell the arimatama of our comrades. And then wait. That can wait, though Yako says rest, so you Kudrak. In that case, it's probably for the best if I went back to Kugane. There's no telling what mischief that man will get up to in my absence. I too must take my leave. Doubtless I am needed in Tamimazu. Mizu. Oh ho ho ho! You're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. But I cannot possibly refuse the request of the Four Wards, can I? I hate to impose upon you, Gudrak. Perhaps you can go to Tamimazu in my stead. It may be some time before I am permitted to return home.
Punchy. Bunchin.
So Sorovan will be staying with Genbu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he will make the most of his most blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. It was delivered personally by an unusual cat. An auspice, I presume. You are welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Furi will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out. I should be glad if you took him up on his invitation and looked in on Soroban every now and then. After all, he is, in essence, a representative there. A pleasure as ever to see you, my friend. But that I could say the same for Soro. He has yet to return to Tamamizu, so I can only assume he is still busy undergoing Genbu's rites. Rigorous training. Hello. Udrak, is my link pro working? So unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Raisen Temple to see Soroban. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're available, you should come too. I hope you don't forget how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal trying not to look like a god on duty in the middle of the volcanic island. I was, of course, not privy to your conversations now, but on the off chance you are bound for Raisen Temple, give Soroban and Genbu my regards.
Alright, I'm just, I always like to unlock it to keep a reminder of what I have. That wait was long. Probably should do D4 Lords. Like, wait, blah. Y'all know what I mean? Anyways, that's it for me for today. Or for now. Actually, I can't see today because it's 11. Thank you for watching. If you can, please like and well, before that, thank you for watching. And if you're watching the VOD, please come to the live stream. I stream every day between 10 and 7. I started at 7th day. Woo! And almost likely being streaming tomorrow again. Again, thank you for watching. And if you can, like and subscribe. And have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is for you. And goodbye!